Alright, welcome to the stream. We're playing some Dead by Daylight as the Blight. I don't know, I just want to try them. Like, I want to play as them and use them more. Alright, so I think I got him set up. I just gotta set up, oh, I gotta set up the stream wherever my mouse just went. No, I don't want to crush that. It fell under my chair and it almost crushed it. Alright, so. What is this? Alright, let me just refresh this. Okay. My laptop seems to be further away than it needs to be, but let's see here. Okay. Now I forgot that I reset this. I reset my laptop, meaning I erased it. So normally I would just grab a thumbnail and stick it on there, but I'm going to actually go get my saved ones off. I got them on the cloud, so just give me a second. I have to go here and get it. Now, if you guys are ever wanting to make thumbnails, there's a site called Canva, Canva. Great place to make thumbnails. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, that'd be great. Alright, so these are a standard one here. Just for now, because I gotta make up, I'm gonna make a new one. Oh, that's the right one. There we go. Now the Blight is great to use. The only problem with using the Blight though is it depends on what map you're gonna get, right? So if you get put on a map like Larry's, for example, that could be a major problem for this character. Or if you get put on Resident Evil, for example, that could be another problem. Now you can use them on Resident Evil, it's just you have to, when you're chasing somebody, you have to make sure that they're in a long hallway or something, because if you try to chase them close quarters, it's really hard. It's doable, but it's almost, yeah. Your chances of getting somebody is much smaller. And it's like what? We're at like almost 10:30 in the morning, so we're looking at sweaties that we're probably gonna run into. But, yeah. If this game continues to go down the path it's going, it'll survive, but it's gonna have a different, you're gonna see a lot more killers that are gonna be using like Blight, Nurse, you know, those kind of killers are gonna get used a lot more than anybody else. Because they're implementing anti-slug, anti-camp, anti-tunneling, anti-everything, really, for anything that a killer would use at their disposal. They're trying to kibosh every tactic we could use. So that's going to lead to more people using Blight. That's going to lead to more people using Nurse. Like a lot more people. So that's going to be the most common killer you're going to run into soon. If these changes are what I think they're going to be. And also they're going to get abused like very crazy by survivors. Because they're going to be like, well, if I do this, you know, it'll be considered camping. So this will happen. You know what I mean? Like, that's... I'm telling you. They think this is a good thing. Like the developers, I think the way they're going to try to implement this could be the bad way, and it could be abused big time. So they better really think about what they're doing with this stuff. I know survivors, there's a lot of survivors that like to play innocent here, but I'm telling you, they do all this stuff. Like sometimes you'll get a survivor and you'll hook them. You'll hook a survivor and then they'll come and seek you out. Like after they get off the hook, they'll come and find you and teabag at you to get you to chase them again. And then at the end of the game, they're going to report you for tunneling. Okay? Oh, I'm not even kidding. This is what they do. And it makes the killer look like a dick. So I came up with my own suggestion. So they're gonna implement anti-camping. I mean, I don't care about that. That doesn't bother me. Depends on what they're talking about and what they consider it as. Anti-slugging, anti-tunneling. Okay. So I said, okay, so they can have all those. Where is our looping shit? Anti-looping. And what I mean by that is there is specific places on the maps where it's pretty much like a god loop. Where's my anti-loop there? Nobody forced a map. If you ever come across, like if you're playing killer, if you ever come across the wrecker's yard, like if somebody forces the wrecker's yard for you to play in, like the one that has a key symbol, the auto wrecker's yard, yeah, that's not a good thing. That is a guaranteed sweaty group if they're forcing that particular map, because there actually is some god loops in that map. And they like it, and that's why they do it. It's probably going to be like a bully squad. Okay, this is good. This is a decent map for the Blight, so we should be. I mean, I'm not saying I'm going to win the match because I'm not like everybody else with this guy. I'm not like super crazy good with this guy. Trying to get in my way. I can hear them. Where are you, bitch? And we're going to sit here for a second and we're going to wait for this to regress for a couple seconds because it's very close to being finished. I'm waiting for my thing to oppression. I'm waiting for oppression to pop back up. Back at it again. Fucking camping this gen, dude. Good night. They're camping this gen like big time. Fucking get it, bitch. At that generator again. Fucking bag looking cunt. This is fucking special. I'm gonna kill this bitch. fucking stupid or what? Oh, I don't always have to use my power to drop your fucking ass. I can just do that instead. Come on, you fucking slutty nerd. Let's do it. Shut up. That fucking cunt. Hold on, I think it is. Yeah, she went back to stay. Oh, you're, yeah, you know what? Forget that. Forget the generator. What you did. I'm going to get you, you slut. Come on, cunt. Are you fucking little bag-licking cunt fucker? Alright. You're one of those fucking geeks. Okay. Time to put you back to fucking bed. I'm dedicating this whole match to murder this bitch. I was gonna be nice, but now you're gonna murder. Fucking whore. I don't even give a fuck about your people. Oh, fuck. And they still finished the generator, okay. Hey, what's up? I'm trying to get these guys to be stupid enough to get close. Watch this. Oh, you fucking dick. Fuck off. You fucking nerds. They should fucking do something about that. I think if somebody gets in your way when you're trying to actually actively you're chasing somebody, it should be an instant fucking push out of their way. you should instantly be able to drive them out of your way. Like, smash them out of your way. You know what I mean? Like, you should be able to grab onto them and just whip them away from you. As to say, get the fuck out of my way. You should be able to do like a shoulder charge that fucking pushes them out of your way, so you can get your target. They get a lot of perks, so why not? Oh, they fucking run dead hard like crazy. That's okay. I'm not worried. I'm still quite new with this character. And those guys were sweating hard. You know what? I was playing with the new killer, and at first I didn't like him. Alright, when I first tried him, I didn't like him because I was like, this is kind of stupid, right? The way you had to chase somebody. And the other thing that I think is stupid is when you grab onto somebody with that ability, when you mark them, you can't grab onto them again and knock them down. You have to actually literally slug them down. Okay? So here is my problem. Wait till you hear this. Okay. So on April 2nd, the new killer comes out. Oh yeah. The new killer comes out. But you know what else comes out that day? Anti-slugging. Yeah, no. Anti-slugging comes out that fucking day. All those, the quality of life changes, the anti-slugging and something out and a bunch of other things. So how is that going to work out? When this new killer, literally is about slugging. Doesn't that defeat the purpose? Like, he initially marks you, but you have to slug the survivor. You cannot bring them down again with that same move. You know what I mean? Like, anti-slugging is coming out the same day the new killer is. How the fuck is that going to work out? When that killer is literally about slugging. His first move, yes, he grabs them, he marks them, but you can't do that again to knock somebody down, so therefore you have to smash them. Which is the very thing they're implementing. Anti-slugging. Doesn't make sense to me. Okay. There's quite a few killers in this game. Let's go through the list of killers that would rely on that. Okay. Let's see. Well, Michael Myers, like, he's literally about slugging. The Wraith. The Trapper. The Hillbilly's not like, Bubba. He has an ability that will knock people down. So I mean, it is literally a slug as well, but it's not quite the same. The Doctor, he has to slug them down. He can't just like electrocute them and drop them out that way. I think the Hag as well. The Clown, the Pig, Freddy. I can't say the Huntress because the Huntress has hatchets, so she doesn't really rely on that. She can, but it's not her main thing. The Plague. Actually, the Plague can knock you down by puking, so she doesn't have to rely on that. Legion. I'm pretty sure the Spirit. Ghostface. This guy has an ability that can knock you down as well. This guy has an ability he can use. This guy has an ability to use. This guy can use his lunge at you. The Blight has to slug. He can move around obviously, but the Twins, they have to slug. This guy can knock you down without slugging you, but he could depend on that. This guy has to slug. Slug. She can get you without slugging you. She can get you without that. He can get you. This guy grabs you. He doesn't have to slug you. The Knight can also use his ability. But Chucky has to slug. Like, there's a lot of killers. If you go through that entire list, most of the killers rely on slugging. They have to. Some of them have powers where they can actually drop you with their power, but most of them have to use slugging. Like the Blight, like he has a rush, but ultimately he still has to slug you, right? It's just he's moving around really quick when he does it. But ultimately, that's what he's doing. He's not like puking on you or anything. You're not dropping that way. So this is going to be interesting on how they play this out. Now, the anti-slugging thing that they're talking about is not what you think, though. I'm not sure entirely. I do know a portion of what they were talking about. So, the anti-slugging thing, I think it ties into the surrender thing. So, like, let's say I decide to slug everybody down. With a killer that doesn't really have to do that. But let's say I do. I get all 4 people. So, now there's going to be an option where they can just give up instead of bleeding out. They can just give up immediately. And there's no consequences if they do that. Right? So they'll still lose their item, but they won't lose any points that they've acquired for quitting. So, I mean, let's put 2 and 2 together here for a minute and think about this. Now, they think that's a great idea, and I guess it would be if you want to just move on to the next match. But on the other hand, you're rewarding this behavior, right? You're rewarding this. What if they purposely made the fucking killer hit them and because they were pissing them off, just to get that, just to get that situation to happen, right? Now the killer still gets their points too, but it's not the point. The point is the fucking survivors could purposely piss the killer off to the point where he's gonna just fucking slug them down and just leave them there, right? Creating a situation where they'll just surrender and move on to the next match, and guess what? You didn't really kill them because they left without penalty. I'm not sure what else is coming as well. I think not tunneling. Oh yeah, I think it is actually tunneling that's coming as well. Anti-camping, anti-tunneling, anti-slugging, there's something else. It's just everything that a killer could use at their disposal is being fucked with. We're not talking about looping, those god loops that you can usually you can never get a survivor because they just know the loop so well. Even if you try to reverse it and try to trick them, they do the same thing. It's an infinite loop of ways they can go around and you'll never get them. I want that addressed. I do. I seriously want that addressed because if they're going to address all this shit, we need to start addressing stuff that they abuse. And if you get a sweaty fucking survivor who knows those places in the map, they're just going to lead you there and you're never going to hit them because you're never going to get them. Right? Those loops, and there needs to be a way where the killer can, it either gets blocked if it's been used too many times in a short amount of time, or they just need to make them smaller so they can't be fucking god loops. You know what I mean? Every time I turn around, I've played killer. I've only been playing this game for just over a year, and I've already noticed this, that 9 times out of 10, they're always catering to survivors. A survivor whines about something, it gets the killer, something to do with the killer gets nerfed. Right? We talk about something that happens that they're abusing, it doesn't even get looked at. It doesn't even get a second look. It's just like, oh no, that's okay, that's good. That's all I'm saying. They need to make, They need to give both sides the benefit of the doubt, not just one side. When I first saw those though, I was like, wow, are you kidding me? So, there's a couple of things they're not talking about until May. That's the other part. There's 2 phases to this. But they're not going to talk about what they're doing for the other stuff, so who knows what that's going to be like. That's not till May. And according to them, in May, they're going to tell us what the other phase is. Like, what they're doing about the other stuff. It seems to me like it's going to be... It could be very bad for one side. And very good for the other. Obviously, it's not going to be our side that it's good for. It's going to be their side. Let's be realistic here. We already know this. We got a little preview of what they were talking about. It's not all good. There's going to be a ton of killers. There's going to be P100 killers that are going to be pissed about certain aspects of what they're doing. Because like I said, a lot of killers in this game, and I don't mean people, I mean like the actual characters, are based off of slugging. And you're trying to implement an anti-slug fucking thing? Like, what the fuck? Now, I don't think they're going to go to extremes with that. I think they're just literally what I said before. I think it's going to be about slugging everybody down. Hopefully that's what they're talking about. If that's the case, then I don't give a fuck, because I don't typically do that to people anyways. If I slug all 4 people down, it's because they're being fucking douche muffins. And there has been a couple incidences where I've knocked everybody down because they were being toxic, and I left them there to all bleed out. That's gotta be extreme. Like, you gotta really be a toxic prick in my game for me to do that to you. I think I can count on one hand how many times I've done that in over a year. It's only been like twice. Or, you know, the other thing too, the only other way I've slugged people is if I see that they're not helping their teammates out. Like, if their teammates are doing work and I see that they're just fucking screwing around and, like, hiding, I will slug somebody down and I will leave them there while I chase everybody else. And usually when they see me do that, like, most survive... Oh, fuck this. 4 med kits? That's not happening. Usually when they see that, though, when they see me put somebody down that hasn't been helping out, they typically won't go and bring that survivor back up. Most survivors will just leave that survivor to die because they haven't been doing anything, right? They've been just hiding the whole game. And yeah. Oh shit, you know what? You just gave me an idea. Damn. I just thought about that. 4 medkits. I was like, what if I put Franklin's on after I got out of the match? That's what I'll do. If I see that, if the next time I see that, I'll just put Franklin's on. Yeah, some people will rage quit if they see you're using Franklin's Demise. They will literally leave as soon as you slug them once. As soon as you knock the item out of their hand, it's usually like you hear that bump noise because that means that they just turn into a bot. I've seen that happen too many times. It's so funny when it happens too. It's like you smack somebody, they lose a really good item that they brought because they brought like an anniversary toolbox or something, and you knock it out of their hand. Oh yeah, I've had people rage quit from that. Oh yeah. And then they send me messages after the game saying, really, Franklin's Demise? Like, that's so noobish. I'm like, what? What? How is that noobish? It's strategy. You're all coming in with fucking toolboxes. What do you think I'm gonna do? I gotta do something to get rid of those toolboxes and slow you down. That's my favorite. That's my favorite line that I've ever heard in this game. Somebody complain about when they message me is me using Franklin's Demise. That's so noobish, you know. Don't do that. It's noobish. Okay. All right. So, is there any abilities that I can put on that are not noobish? Like, because it seems like there's always an ability that someone hates. Oh, you're using Lightborn. Oh, I'm sorry. Were you trying to flashlight the shit out of me and I countered it with Lightborn? That's bad. Maybe I'm sick and tired of being bullied with flashlights. Ah, there you go. Because my MMR is high, so I get put against sweaties all the time. And it sucks because that's usually when I want to try a killer out, right? Like I want to get I got really good with the Blight when we played 2v8, but I stopped using them again. I got really good with the Hillbilly as well, but I stopped using them. Yeah, I just no, I just use Lightborn. I don't take it off my builds. I get bullied so hard with flashlights when I've taken it off. As soon as they see that I don't have Lightborn, that's when it starts. They'll stop doing gens. They will literally stop doing gens just to fucking chase me down with flashlights. As soon as I go to break a pallet, somebody's right there to flash me in the eyes. As soon as I go to pick a survivor up, there's two people flashing me in the eyes. So, like, fuck that. Lightborn time. I don't know what happened to my MMR, but my MMR is obviously high if I'm getting put against people like that all the time. Oh, they're forcing a map. Oh, this is gonna be sweaty. Okay, so there is a certain map, it's not this one. This could be the new map too because it's the damaged photo, so it's either going to be the ordinary version or the new map. Hopefully it's not the new map. Oh, fuck, it is. I mean, I can do it, but I don't know this map very well. I've only played on it like a couple times. They're here. He's almost got that. He's almost got that. This guy's getting squat. I know where he is. He's right there. He's a Twitch guy, so he's forcing that. Behavior now has to do something to adjust that, or do something about that fucking ability. Slug time. Actually, no. That's the gen time. This is good. This is definitely the guy that forced the map. I guarantee it is. Go upstairs. I know where you are at. Listen, you fucking toxic bitch. You fucking run with a Twitch guy, so you're definitely gonna be toxic like him. Come on, tell your buddy you need help. Hey, come on, you can put me on the hook. Shut up. Oh yeah, these guys are so fucking sweaty. Look at he's camped the gen so bad that it's almost I can't regress it almost. Yeah. I get the feeling she's in the fucking wall. Didn't work again, bitch. We get her, come on. Should have hit that. I didn't, actually, that gen was regressing already. Taking me down here. Come on, you bitch. You're a fucking sweaty bitch. Let's go. Right by the hook. Thank you very much, dum-dum. Should I tunnel the bitch out? Should I tunnel her when she gets off the hook? I think I should. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You better find a pallet, bitch. You deserve that, you fuck. We're not playing a tournament, you fucking twat goblin. If you want to be competitive, go do that. Fuck, I hate that. Fucking sweaty nerds in this game. Oh, let's be sweaty. Come on, I know you're trying to switch. You're gonna save your Twitch, bitch. I know. breathing. So he's over there. Good. I don't give a fuck, that's not distract me. Well, that's not gonna bug me, bitch. Gotcha, you sweaty bitch. Yeah, leave. I'm not giving you the satisfaction of teabagging me. Sorry. If you were hoping for some, what do you call that again? Attention. Oh, don't worry. I'm gonna get a message from the one I killed. I'm sure of it. That's what I said. That's what I mean. Like, that's what I meant when I said God loops. That's what I meant when I said God loops. Infinite looping is what I meant to say. I call them God loops because it's the same fucking thing. I mean, yeah. And you know they do it because I know you've experienced, because I've experienced it on many maps. There's always one area in the map that you got to watch out for. There's specific maps though that have some really nasty loops, and 9 times out of 10 you probably won't get them. You probably won't even get a hit on them because they'll just do this. They just know how the fucking loop works so well that it doesn't matter what you do to try to counter it, you won't be able to. And they know this. And they'll spend as much time as they have to in that loop so that you are taking your attention away from what's going on behind you, which is, you know, gens are getting done. I knew somebody wasn't leaving. They tried to body block. She thought she was getting away. Yeah, that wasn't happening. If I do get a message from the survivors from that game, there was 2 people that were on PlayStation. It's not really going to bug me. My reaction is going to be basically simple. I'm just going to say, like, you forced a map. You forced a map. Which I already knew. As soon as you forced a map, you were sweaty. As soon as you did it, I knew it. You can't complain. I mean, when you kill somebody on a map like that, they usually, I don't know how to explain it. They figure because everybody else got away, they sacrifice, so they think that they still won. That particular person thinks that they're a part of the winning team, and I'm like, but oh, that's the other thing too. I think that's the other thing that's gonna happen as well. No, not right now. Right now they do matter. They do right now. As of April 2nd, they won't. They won't matter as much. So if some and they don't stack anymore either. So right now, if I like, let's say I did this. Whoops. Let's say I did this. Okay, this is the sacrificial ward. This is the one that stops the map. It's supposed to stop them from going there. It rejects all the offerings for maps. It doesn't guarantee it, but it's a pretty high chance that it will. Usually it does though. Anyways, if the team you're going against, if let's say they wanted to do Resident Evil map, if all 4 of them use that map offering, it basically negates this. Okay? But as of April 2nd, they no longer stack. And when they do use a map offering, it's only 20% chance they're going to go to that map. And they don't stack, so, you know what I mean? It's not like they can just go, okay, well, if we use 4, that's an 80% chance. No, not how it works. They don't stack anymore as of April 2nd. The map offerings, which is good for us. It means the sweaties aren't going to get their way anymore. So if they want to, if they want to force like the Wrecker's Yard, that is the most sweatiest. So if you go against a group of survivors that are forcing this map right here, where is it? Yeah, it's this one right here. If you see this key, if somebody's forcing this map, you be in for you get ready, because the group you're going against is definitely a sweaty slash bully squad type group. It's almost guaranteed. Like there's like a 99.9% chance it's going to be that kind of group. I've already figured this out from my time playing. Every time I see this, I know. Yeah, and that's why they like this. So I would like to see a rework of this map, not an entire one, but I think there needs to be some removal of some of these things, and they also need to address the infinite looping. I know that sounds like, some people are like, oh, well, you just don't like it because you can't get them. Well, no, it's not that. Even if I psych them out and I go the other way, I can't get them because it's a loop that you're never going to get them. It doesn't matter who you are, it doesn't matter how good you are, you're just never going to get them. Those are the loops that need to be addressed. Yeah. So if you see this key, you got one of two things. You either back out and take the loss, or you try to play it and probably get owned. Because I mean, it doesn't always work out for them, right? I've seen P100 killers just decimate people on this map, but they do struggle a lot because there is a lot of pallets on this map, and there's certain spots that are hard to get them. The Blight is good on any kind of map that's open, but as soon as you put them in like this, right here, for example, it's a decent map, but it's kind of tricky when you get downstairs. If they take you downstairs, you're in trouble. But yeah, if you see the fucking auto record yard, get ready. Because you're gonna be in for one hell of a ride. I don't know if it's phase 1 or phase 2, but in phase, I think it's phase 1 or 2, whatever phase it is, they're going to be introducing this right here. This is going to be a thing for everybody, right from the get-go. I think they're putting this in Normally you don't get this to your Prestige 1 with a character. So they're going to do the mass thing because, yeah, people are getting annoyed with the fact that, you know, I want this item, so, you know, or I want this item, so I gotta do this, and then I want this item, so I gotta do this. I want this for sure. I can just do the automatic. Where they can just do the automatic, right? Oh, you want to hope, and you want as the blight, you want to hope that nobody ever forces this map. Because if they force this map, there is spots where you can get some good rush time, but as soon as they start going in those rooms, that's where the problem happens. And the blight is not the greatest. I mean, there is really good blight players out there. I've seen them do it, but they do struggle still. And they'll tell you that it's still, they don't like it. And I agree. There's just certain maps that's not. What did that say? Sacrifice 15, okay. Okay. I had some fun with this. I had some fun with this character during the 2v8. Alright. Well, look at that map that I just played in. There was double pallets on there too. Like side by side. There was a couple spots like that. I mean, the only downside to using this skin, the only downside to using this skin is people can hear him yelling like that, right? So they already know as soon as they hear him roaring like that, they're like, oh, it's the Blight. It's William Birkin, right? Yeah, the Blight. Ooh, what did we find? What did we find? What did we find? What do we got? Sable, Nia. Oh boy. Sable, Nia. Oof. It's gonna be some fucking toxic there. Every Nia that I've ever went against, I think there was one Nia that didn't do it, but every other Nia that I've ever went against was toxic as fuck. So we'll see. And then Sable. Sable used to be normal, but people have been doing the same kind of thing with her as well. So we gotta... Oh, you know what? You know what we're gonna bring this time? This is what we're gonna bring this time. We are gonna bring... We're gonna bring some Franklins with us this time. Little Franklin's time. Oh yeah. What's that? Flashlight. What? What flashlight? What toolbox? What? You got a You had a flashlight? No. No, you didn't. Let's see what map they're gonna force. Are they? Oh, it's fucking Halloween map. God damn, more sweaties. God damn it. What is with the sweaties today? I just knew it. I knew I should have used the hand. I knew it. I mean, it's okay. It's okay for me. Indoors, it might be a pain in the ass, but the outdoors, I'll be fine. It's going to be a little tighter, though, because this map's a little tighter than that. It's not. It's a smaller map, right? So... You know what would be funny is if I would have picked Michael Myers and we would have went to this map. They would have forced this map. That would have been funny. Check upstairs. Hold on. Sorry, those aren't going to work on me, bitch.
It hurts!
I knew I should have went to that fucking place. I knew it. Oh, where's your flashlight, bitch? Where's your flashlight? I see your flashlight. Double back and get your flashlight. Hurry before I get you. There's no pallet here. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Come here, bitch. Come here. Come here, you fucking whore. That was a hit, but anyways. Faggot. Come on, you fucking nooblet. You honestly think I was trying there, bitch? I want you to be dumb and think you're good. Dude, that's not fucking working on me. Are you fucking stupid or what? Come on. You still don't have a flashlight, bitch. Oh, toolbox. I'll take that. No more toolbox. Thanks for the toolbox, lady. So there's no flashlights and there's no toolboxes. That sucks, doesn't it? And I'm sitting here camping your fucking toolbox. That's hilarious. I just wanted to juice up a little. I just wanted to take some juice away from it for a minute. And we're gonna go downstairs and deal with this bitch down here. She's right near the pal, I can hear her. Body blocking me is only gonna get you killed. Yeah, tell you. Come here. I hate Sable, so. You're dead, Heart, because now you're bleeding. Now you're bleeding. Dead Heart that, bitch. Oh no, 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 no. Oh, you fucking cunt, she has decisive strike. Oh, you're fucking getting it now, slut. Now I'm gonna fucking tunnel the fuck out of you. Should never have done that shit. Come on, slut. Wait, did she go upstairs? No, she went through here. This is why people get slugged, by the way. Why the entire team gets slugged. You're seeing why right now. Dead heard that. Okay, she's camping over here. doesn't work on me. That little PC shit that you tried, yeah, that doesn't work on me. Better go back to practice mode. It's right there. I'll get her. I'll get her there. Okay, the hatch is gonna spawn probably over there because she's probably already camped at the spot. I would laugh if it came right to me then. I guarantee you she's right by it. Or she doesn't know where it is. Yeah, his skill's not the greatest either. I think he needs a better one as well. Well, hopefully nobody's on PS5 or whatever. Yeah, here we go. Whining's already beginning. Whining's already beginning. What does that say? What is that message I just got? Just stop whining. So, there's 4 people in my match, and one of them obviously has a PS app. Because I'm getting a message from somebody. It's hilarious. Oh, it's just another day in the life of fucking playing DBD and the whining bitches in the game. You beat them and it's like, uh-oh, look out! Jesus. Why can't these survivors just die and take it and move on to the next match? Vice versa, if you don't beat them, they send you a message. They gotta send you a message. It doesn't matter if you win or lose. It's just, it's every time almost. It's absolutely ridiculous how much they cry. They gotta resort to name calling. Well, I got 2 fingers here for you, bud. 2 middle fingers. Maybe stop crying about it. I just can't even play a game like that. And I mean, I would go anonymous because I could go anonymous, but the problem with that is they could still find out who you are if they're on PSN. Those guys were not on PSN, but they obviously had the PS app. Probably has both systems. Probably has both systems. Or has friends on PSN. Typical DBD player. Alright, so where are we? I mean, it's not the game's fault. It's the people in it, unfortunately. So does that mean that, yeah, let me see. Hold on, let me see. We're gonna go do this real quick. Refresh this. Not yet, but close. What's up, Trevor? So I'll go back to what I was using before with that. Okay, let me see what you were talking about. Let me see your, where was that? What are you talking about? The build. Okay, so I am good besides the fact that I just beat 4 survivors, and one of them, I'm pretty sure one of them just sent me a message calling me a loser because I beat them in Dead by Daylight. With the Blight, nonetheless. With the Blight. So if you know how to use the Blight, I mean, you're going to get a lot of hate mail from survivors. They don't understand just how hard this character is to use. Because if they did, they wouldn't be shooting their mouth off, right? Right. I beat them. I just beat 4 survivors. Hey, Tan. I just got some hate mail again. So I just killed 4 survivors. Like, I killed them all. I got them all. And one of them sent me a message right after calling me an absolute loser. Why am I a loser? Because I beat you with the hardest character there is? This character is not easy to use. He is extremely hard to use, especially in close quarters, if you're using his power. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, people get mad though. Like they do. They get mad. Like if you use the nurse, that happens to me when I use the nurse as well. If you get people with the nurse or the blight, you'll get called. Though people will send you messages and call you names, and just it's ridiculous. That's the first thing they do. Rage. Let's send this guy a rage message calling him this and that. Because they didn't win the game. But what can you do, right? You can't fix stupid, right? Exactly. Believe me, I have over the years, I have tried to fix stupid, and it's not possible. It's just not possible. If anything, it gets worse if you try to fix it. Like yesterday, I was driving yesterday, and we came to a four-way stop. I think I might have told you this already, Tan. Came to a four-way stop. I stopped like you're supposed to. So then nobody was there. So I proceeded to go. This person, I could see at the corner of my eye, I looked over, I saw the person coming. They didn't stop at the stop sign. It was a girl. Older lady. She looked like she was playing on her phone. She almost T-boned me. Then proceeded to give me the finger like it's my fault she's done. Like, I'm sorry, you can't see that stop sign that's huge? Your phone was more important, apparently. But yeah, it's every day. Wait till I go back to work. Oh my god. It's gonna be nasty. I'm gonna run into all kinds of that crap. I'm a seasonal worker, so I bank all my money in the summertime. Spring, summer, I bank all my money. And then winter, I chill until I go back. I make more than enough money to do so, so that's why I do it. Yeah, that's why it's like, sorry, you're calling me a loser? I don't think so, buddy. It's not what bank account says. Yeah, she gave me the finger as to say, you know, I'm the one that's at fault. You know what I mean? Like a four-way stop is pretty straightforward. Everybody's supposed to stop. Everybody takes a turn going, right? Right? That's how it works. You wait a second, you go. Then this person, whoever stopped second goes. Whoever stopped third then goes, etc. Right? But that's how it's supposed to work. But that's in an ordinary world. But we're not in an ordinary world. Because there's a lot of messed up shit that happens every day. People fight over weird things. Stupid shit, actually. And then there's this game. Then there's this game. If you kill 4 survivors in this game, and they're on the same system as you, and they can see your name, oh boy, are you in for some nasty messages. I just got one. Last game I played. I killed 4 survivors, and then, yeah. I somehow I knew that was going to happen. Oh, but I don't like this map. I like this map, but I don't like this version of the map. Because they're probably spawned downstairs. So, I might catch somebody up here, but... Ah, I found somebody right over here. There's a basement right there. This is perfect. Let's go. Fighting it's only going to make it worse. She'll probably get saved off the hook in a second, don't worry. I just missed her head by like a fucking button. Got him. Let's go. Let's go. There's the one right there. Perfect. Let's go. We're going right over here. Come on. Come on, you sweaty nerd. Let's go. Oh, you're not fucking getting off my straps. Now get on that hook like a good little girl. I can hear. Oh, somebody's hanging around here. Oh, you screwed up. I screwed up. But I didn't screw up. Why are you hanging around? Okay. Hold on. We're gonna have a little chat here. Alright. So, you are still hanging around this spot. You were off the hook and you proceeded to hang around the killer, the shack. Why? So you can send me a message after the game saying, "Oh, you tunneled me." This is what they do, by the way. This is what I was talking about before. When I said people like to do this. So do you want to tell me this? I have a question though. You want to tell me they're implementing anti-tunneling mechanics soon, okay? So how is this going to work if somebody purposely does that to make you attack them? Right? Then the game's going to be like, oh, you're tunneling them. Right? Because it's not going to know the difference. It's going to assume you are. Watch. I'm going to go in here. I'm going to go down here. I'm going to go back to that shack. After I'm done doing this, watch. I'm going to go back upstairs. Proceed to go to that shack, and she's going to be waiting for me at that shack. Watch. Mark my fucking words. Watch. She's probably hanging out still around here. She's leaving some marks, like big time. Or somebody is, anyways. We're going downstairs. We're going downstairs. Get you. Oh. Did you see my mercy that I just showed her? I gotta get back upstairs. Where is it? I knew she was camping there anyways. Okay, I gotta get to this. Fucking, it's over there. Come on. I guarantee it, she's camping this fucking gen. I always check the red bushes. She's gotta be close. They're usually close when they're camping. My guess is one of two things. She's either outside camping, or she's in one of these. These guys are sweaty, are they? Peekaboo! I'd always check them no matter what. Okay, what do we got? We got one there, and one there. This is not a good situation. Oh yeah, we gotta get downstairs. Camping fucking bitch. I told you this bitch was fucking camping that gen, didn't I? You're gonna need more than the fucking rush. Hey, dickhead! Your rush doesn't last that long. Check these. Anybody have these fucking things? Come on. I want this bitch. Oh shit, I hit the wrong fucking bitch. Whatever, you fucking cunt. Oh, I hit the wrong one. Thought I was hitting her. I was doing my 360 spin because I knew there was more than one there. I hit the wrong bitch. Oh well, whatever. One, two, three. They're all on PlayStation. So watch this. So I didn't win that match. So guaranteed that they're probably gonna send messages. So that's what I'm saying. It doesn't matter whether you win or lose. They will send you messages regardless of what happens. That's what I'm saying. They can't win and they can't lose properly. There's no middle ground, basically. They can't respect the fact that you did pretty decent against their sweaty ass. So I was watching a video the other day, and there's something new that the survivors are doing, which allows them to pop gens relatively fast. So I'm thinking this game needs to have... They've nerfed a lot of things in the past, and I think what they need to do is they're going the wrong direction with this gen regression shit, or whatever, repairing. They're constantly buffing up the repairing shit, right, of these gens. What they're not doing though is they're not helping us out with... Okay, so let me show you what I mean. So this is pretty decent against what they're doing. It's supposed to be anyways. But I think it needs to be more. I think it needs to be more. If you compare what they're using to what I'm using, this definitely needs to be higher. Like, I think that should be 200%, and then after 30 seconds, it goes down to 130. And then this one here, I think this one here, I think should be 225%. And the reason why I say that is because, trust me, the perks that they're using when they're doing gens and stuff, and the stuff that they bring with them to actually amplify that, is ridiculous. So in order for this to be kind of like middle ground, they need to buff up our shit a little bit, so that the regression actually does matter, and you can actually get something out of it. Because as it is now, if I didn't bring these with me, though, it would be worse. If I wouldn't have brought those with me, it would have been much worse. Because there's a couple things that this does for me. First of all, these two stack. Overcharge and Call of Brine do stack for percentage, right? So if I combine these together, 130%, 125. This is only for 30 seconds, though, right? Then it goes down to 85. Right? So for 30 seconds, I will have 255% regression speed when I hit it, the percentage. And then after that, it's going to be like 210%, which is still decent, but I don't think it's enough. I don't think it's enough to go against what they can do, because they can easily bring it back to whatever they lost within a second or two. Especially if they install new parts and shit. So if they first of all, if they use Sable's ability in the basement, and then they start bringing stuff like the new part, if you get a couple people putting new parts on shit, oh yeah. And they bring toolboxes and stuff. There's a perk you can use with that'll recharge your toolbox if you go in a locker. And then, so those two stack. So for 30 seconds, it's 255%. Then after that, it's 210. On top of that, Overcharge gets put on that generator, and so does Call of Brine. So the first time they come back to that gen, they'll get a difficult skill check. If they screw it up, they will lose whatever percentage they would normally lose, plus 4%. And then Call of Brine, each time they do a good skill check, I will be notified that somebody's at that gen, whatever gen it may be. If I've got all of them lit up in yellow, they will all light up. They will all light up at the same time. If they all get good skill checks. And then this is basically for the generators that I can't reach out and touch. Basically, this helps out because it automatically pushes somebody off the other gens that are being worked on, which in turn will tell me that somebody's at those gens as well. Right? So if I hit a generator that's being worked on, it's going to send difficult skill checks out to any other ones that are being worked on, and they're also going to get pushed off those gens momentarily, right? Just for a second. But when that happens, it's going to let me know that there's people at those gens as well, so I know where to go. So that's why I like these 4 combinations. I could use anything. There's so many things I could use, but I don't, because I don't need to. I like to put the pressure on them with this. Now, Lightborn is just there because I fucking hate being blinded. Hold on a second. Should I bring the nurse out? Should I bring the nurse out for one match? Just to be a dick? Oh, alright, so this is, yeah. Surprisingly, I didn't get any messages, which is good. I'm surprised. At the same time, I'm surprised because usually they would rub it in, right? What we got here? Oh, I forgot to press triangle. Shit. Flashlight, nothing, nothing, nothing. Okay. Any forced maps? Let's see. Nope. That doesn't mean they're not sweaty though, just because they're not forced in maps. It's just the ones that are obvious, the ones that are trying to be like just they're not trying to hide it. Those are the ones that think they're playing tournaments. That they think they're playing a tournament or something. That's how they play. Like, let's sweat hard here. We gotta sweat hard. I just want to play the game. Give a fuck about sweaties. Oh, this is the fucking worst. This map is terrible. Well, it's good for them, it's bad for me. Well, not as the nurse, though, I guess. I could... Give me a second, I haven't played with the nurse since before 2v8. Got her. I let go too soon. That's not gonna work on me. Oh, I just missed her by a fucking hair. I almost smoked her in the head. Oh, you did not just do that to me, you little whore. Get the fuck out of here. I just saw Abel. She's here. Get out of here with your fucking fucking grabbing your head, you idiot. Oh, you better fucking move. Fucking not letting it go. Okay, fuck this. Get these cunts another way. Oh, I keep forgetting I can go back and do it again. Oh, no you don't. I'm listening for the whimpers of him. Oh, you fucking... Why that would not let me teleport through the car is beyond me. Here's a healer. I seen Ada and I seen fucking Sable. Nope, Ada's the other way. She's gonna go get healed by Leon. Oh yeah, she's fucking over there. Oh, you fucking lucky bitch. That was right through his head. Gotcha, motherfucker. Oh, just, you don't fucking learn, do you? Look at me. I'm looking right at you, dumb bitch. That's twice you've done that. Like, you would think you might learn. Oh, I bet you that's Ada. I bet you that's Ada. She went this way. Right over here to the shack. there, they're probably over here because they were by the killer shack, right? So. You better fucking run, cunt. Fucking little bitch was hiding, probably. Better run. Better run, because the fucking knight's coming out in the next match. None of this, no more of this fucking shit. Get ready, motherfuckers, because the knight's coming. You're not shit your pants on it. You're gonna be shit in your drawers. I want a rematch against these guys. I'll bring the knight out this time. We'll see how far they get. I have a feeling they're all dead. Actually, I'm almost gonna put money on that. I haven't used her in a while though, so whatever. Hey, if he sends me a message, I'll say, hey, queue back up, you little motherfucker. Actually, you know what? We'll just do a custom game. I'll use the knight this time. We'll play on the same map. I'll even give you I'll even give you home advantage by playing on the cheesiest map there is. And you're still not gonna fucking leave. Okay. What's that give me now? It gives me 14. Okay, it gives me 14 maps, okay. I'm going to take some machine learning off this time, and I'm going to put on... I'm going to put Insidious on this time. Oh yeah, I'm going to be a fucking dick. I'm putting Insidious on this time. You know why I'm going to do that? Because when they start working on a specific fucking generator, I'm going to hit it and I'm going to hide myself. So that as soon as they come back, they're not going to know I'm there because I'm not going to move. I'm going to jump scare the shit out of these guys. So what Insidious does is, if I don't move for 2 seconds, I become undetectable until I move again. But Insidious still works with the knight, because if you stand still, you can still summon a guard without them knowing you're around. Because you're still undetectable regardless. Because you're not moving. You're technically not moving. I've done this before. It's hilarious. And it scares the shit right out of them. I've used Insidious with Michael Myers too. It's funny. You just hide in a corner where there's a dark corner, and you just sit there and wait, because you know they're going to come to that, because there's certain spots that are really popular that people like to do the gens on, and it's funny to watch them run in the room. They're not even paying attention to around them because they don't see a killer radius. They don't hear any, usually there's like a cue that goes on. And you just stand there and you wait for them to start doing the gen, then you fucking move and grab them off the gen. It scares the shit out of them. Especially with Michael Myers. That's what Insidious is. That's what I'm using right now. I'm going to use it this time with this guy. They're not going to even know. They're going to be like, oh, he's not even around here. Let's go, guys. Let's do this generator. Boom! Where'd he come from? They're going to be scared. I'm gonna fucking make it so that when they go near a gen, they're going to be like, is he here? Is he hiding? Oh, shit. Alright. New lobby. I don't want to bring Frank... I would have had to bring Franklin's out for that. I don't want to have to switch Insidious up for Franklin's. As soon as I see 2 toolboxes, I back out because I don't want to have to use Franklin's to knock the shit out of their hands. I want to use something more elegant. Like Insidious. Insidious is fun to use. It's really fun to use, actually. Because, like I said, they don't know you're there. Right? Because you're completely invisible. Like, you're not invisible. Your character's not invisible, but, like, your red stain is not there. Your terror radius is gone. Right? So there's Oblivious. Oblivious is very similar to Undetectable. The only difference between the two is the fact that they can see your red stain. The red light that comes off your body. The survivors can still see that, right? So they just can't see your terror radius. Like, it's not proccing, so when you use Oblivious. This is Insidious, though. This is Undetectable. So the red stain is gone when you're Undetectable. Oh, okay. More twitches. We're going to instill these guys with PTSD when I'm done. They're going to be scared to go around gens after they play me. They're going to be like, is the killer there? Is he hiding? Because like I said, when the killer gets close to people, they get the heartbeat going on, right? Because that's telling you that you're in his radius. But when you're running Insidious, that's not there, right? So they won't see that. That won't even come up. It's completely stealth. They'll just think that they're by themselves. They'll be like, oh, he's not even over here. Ooh. Tiramisu. And which map do I get to have the pleasure of doing this on? Let's see. Probably Resident Evil, because I haven't played on that map in a while. Nope, it's this one. That's good. This is a good this is a good map to scare people on. Alright, switch it over to the assassin. Assassin's ready. I'm going to deploy the assassin now. Boom, found her. Do your job, buddy. That's it. Good boy. Good boy. Get her. Watch this. If they don't come behind me. What the hell? Oh, this idiot's over here fucking doing this gen. This is too much fun. I'm having too much fun here. Hold on. And then I pretend I'm idle and they come over to me and I smack them down on the ground. Guy over here, look at this. There he is, he's right there. You got that. There's a fucking hook right over here. Oh, you fucking twat. Alright, let's go. This one thinks she's gonna outsmart everybody. You're running awful fast for a fucking survivor. I almost want to call you a fucking C word, but this is unusual for her to be fucking, you know, hey, what's going on? She's right here. Wait, what? What the fuck just happened? Good. What the hell was that? I know she has adrenaline, but what the hell? I deactivated adrenaline the minute I knocked her down when I got the thing. Alright, well I hate doing this, but this is gonna be happening. All the gems are done. Somebody's coming. Oh, chasey. I might get more than one kill here. You can. Yeah, they probably had gen perks on. What do you do that at? Okay, alright. So, this is my favorite part, by the way. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Bitch, you should not have done that to me, you fucking dumb bitch. You don't realize what I'm running. Fucking teabag because she had dead hard, didn't realize. Bye-bye. You got a lot to learn about the night, my lady. That's how you shut a fucking cocky player up right there when they think they're leaving. It's like, you think you're leaving, do you? Watch this. Boom! You're not leaving. The banner really means what it means. You're not leaving. So the banner works two ways. Especially at the end. Oh, one, two, oh, they're both, oh, I killed 2 PlayStation players. I'm gonna get messages. Oh, that's my favorite. I love when they teabag me and go, bye, and I'm like, nope, you're not going anywhere. What are you talking about, bye? I'm not done with you. Oh, you're gonna have to give them a couple minutes. There's gonna be messages. I don't know. Maybe not the girl because she kind of got a bitch slap in her face when she tried to teabag and run away. She's like, look out, I got dead hard. You can't get me. I'm leaving. Yeah, you forgot about that 5-second timer that stops you from leaving, which allows me to spawn another guard and start a brand new chase, which blocks the exit gates and then blocks it again for another 5 seconds. Yeah, you forgot about that part. That's why the other guy left. He didn't stick around. He was like, okay, he's using the fucking banner. I'm out. That's what you need to do. Regardless of, if you go against the knight, regardless of what you have on for perks, always assume that the knight is using the banner and it's time to leave when it's time to leave. Don't sit there in the exit gate and be cocky and think, oh, I'm good at this game. If he gets a chase on you, you might as well just lay down and die, because you are dead. Especially now. Now, in the old Dead by Daylight, when the guard, when he only had like a cycle, like he only had one thing you could summon at once, right? He didn't have the separate guards on separate cooldowns, right? So if you summoned a guard to the door and it hit them, you had to be right there to get them right away. Otherwise, they would leave, right? But once they gave the knight the ability to have separate cooldowns for each guard, it allows you to bring a second guard out after that other one leaves. You can bring another guard out right after that one's on cooldown and basically stop them from leaving completely. So the old knight was dangerous, but not as dangerous as this one, because this guy has all three guards have separate cooldowns now, so therefore you can just summon another guard when after they've been hit and they're not leaving. Even if they have dead hard, right? You have 3 guards. You can summon another one. It'll still it resets the timer back to 5 seconds again, so they can't leave. So you have enough time to get that third guard out. That's if they have dead hard, right? So if they're healthy, you hit them and then you summon another guard and they have dead hard. They think they're getting away, you summon the third guard and you show them that you only get dead hard once, right? Like once per injury. But you have to be hooked one time first. Like you have to be hooked once for it to even activate. No, there's no messages, dude. You know why there's no messages? I just told you why. Because she's not going to send me a message after what just happened. She teabagged, did her little dead hard. Sorry, I stabbed her. She used her dead hard, stopped her from getting down. She teabagged, and yeah. So dead hard stops them from okay, so when somebody's injured, if they have to time it right too. If they time the hit and they use their dead hard, it stops them from being dropped. Right? It gives them an extra hit after they've been injured. So normally if I hit somebody and injure them and I hit them again, they go down. With dead hard, it's you hit them, they get injured. If they use dead hard perfectly, when you hit them, they get hit again, but they don't go down. So then you have to hit them a third time to knock them down, right? And a lot of survivors teabag after they do dead hard, but it's really stupid when you do it against the knight, because especially when he's using the banner and he's been just using his fucking guards like crazy, because there's like a good chance you're not leaving. It's like a 99.9. As that person just found out. What is that expression again? Fuck around and find out? Yeah, that's what just happened there. That was a perfect example of that exact saying. Fuck around and find out. Your best bet, like I said, I'm telling you this from experience. I might not have 6 years experience with the knight, but I have a year and a half. I have like, it's close. Yeah, I think it's close. It's about closer to a year and a half now. And that's more than enough experience with this guy. I fought sweaty people, really sweaty people in this game. I've seen so many people get killed being stupid. And it's funny because every time it happens, it's the same thing. They just get cocky. They think, oh, I've got dead hard. You're not going to drop me. Oh yeah, watch this. So this works too, like this has a, I call this the three fucking thing that it does. It has 3 ways of being really good. The first way is if you have dropped pallets and windows, you have the windows and the drop pallets. If you send your guard path through dropped pallets and windows, it blocks them for 25 seconds so they can't go through them. Can't use them. Secondly, it has a double effect on the end. Actually, there's 2 and 3, I guess we'd say, is they can't leave. Or the exits get blocked automatically as soon as the chase starts. And the third thing is after they get hit, they still can't leave for 5 more seconds, which allows you to get another guard. Like I said, it allows you to get another guard out immediately and chase them again in the same spot, because they're going to try to get out the exit, right? And if they, like I said, if they have Dead Hard, you have another guard you could use. The secret to using him properly, though, is now that he has separate cooldowns, is when you're chasing somebody with one of your guards, you always want to press your button to go to the next guard. Don't use that guard, but have it ready, so that if you need to use it, you can immediately press your button and start the path right away. That's what I can say about this character. I've learned so much with this guy. Basically, you just corner them. And if they run to the killer shack, don't break the pallet. Let them drop the pallet in the killer shack and let them keep looping you for a second. And then at the right moment, summon your guard to go through the pallet and go through the window and then chase them. They will go inside the building, and then they will realize that they cannot leave the building because you've blocked both ways. There's only one way out, and you just came through that way. You just came through the way they are, the only way they can leave. I do that to people all the time. I think it's funny when they bring me to the killer shack. I'm like, you are dumb. You do not want me at the killer shack. You might as well just lay down and die. Because once I trap you inside the building, you're fucked. And if there's a basement, well, you're really fucked. Because now I can really limit anybody that can get in the building, right? I can sit there and use my Insidious, summon a guard to go through the pallet and go through the window from a distance, and there's only one way they can go in, and then as soon as I see the survivor go around that way, I can just immediately come in and charge at them. Because they can't leave. So, I mean, people whine about that all the time. It's like, you know what? If you're going to fucking loop me, be sure that I'm not using the banner, at least. It's too funny when you see that shit. And they don't learn. They just don't learn. They keep doing it. I mean, I could understand, you know, once maybe. You know, once they screw up and don't realize it. But when they keep doing the same shit, I feel like I'm watching... Honestly, I feel like I'm watching 8 Mile when I see these survivors, because they're doing the same shit over and over again. And they wonder why they keep getting beat. It's like... Stop trying to loop me in the same spot. I can block those spots so that you can't get through them, and then you're screwed because now I can get you. And they just don't learn. They just keep doing the same shit. $174. This was unheard of before, by the way. 100. I use Call of Arms every single match I play. I use Call of Arms. Now, when they buffed the Knight, basically when they gave him the ability to like have separate guards, have separate cooldowns, they also allowed Call to Arms to come up more. It would come out more often, and it really was coming out more often, because the old way, you might get Call to Arms like once every 20 pages. But the new way is like it's every other page, and you're getting like 2 or 3 sometimes. So I've racked up a lot of those. No, I'm not going to use that till I need to. I think I only have a couple things left with him. Oh, I only have 4 of these left. I need to get to that anniversary event again so I can get some more fucking cake here. I'm running out. These are going to become good again. I'm just trying to remember when the Blood Moon event starts again. I think it's in April. I thought it was in March, but I guess I'm wrong on that one. Could have swore it was in March, but I guess not. Anyways, the Blood Moon event is probably, for when it comes to blood points, it's probably the best you can get. Because you'll get so many blood. It's ridiculous. I was accumulating 2 million blood points like in no time. Like so fast. And I was spending them like fucking, it was like I was at a casino. I was spending them and getting them back and spending them and getting them back. That's how I got all my shit leveled up last time. These used to be green, by the way, these sacrificial wards. They used to be good. They turned them into common ones now. Let's see if we can find another survivor that's dumb enough to do what that person just did last time. For those that are just coming in, what happened last time was we were at the exit gate and she unhooked herself because there was a hook right by the door. And I had a guard patrol it, and the guard started a chase, and she stood there waiting for the guard to hit her. The guard hit her, she teabagged, went to run away. I threw a guard right in front of her, started another chase, and of course she thought, she kept running because she thought, oh yeah, I'm leaving, not realizing that the exit gates are blocked. And then the guard hit her, and I was right behind her, and picked her up, and threw her on the hook. And her friend left because he realized I was using banner. And it was time to go for him. So she died. She would have died anyways. Wouldn't have mattered. Even if he tried to save her, she still wouldn't have been leaving. But it's just funny, right? She teabags me and then tries to run away, thinking that, oh, he can't get me, I can leave. His guard's not going to get me in time. They really need to do some studying on the knight, especially if he's using the banner. Because I always use the banner. Just because I have those kind of people at the end that will sit there and wait at the exit gate. And then once you chase them, they're like, everybody runs away. And they leave that one person behind. They leave that one person behind because they figure everybody's leaving, right? But that's not what happens. I don't like two toolboxes, by the way. What ends up happening, though, is you start a chase with somebody, and the other three leave, like I said, but the other person goes to leave and realizes, uh-oh, I can't leave. So your strategy, like I said, is when you summon that guard, immediately press your button to go to the next guard and wait. As soon as you see that guard about to hit the survivor, you summon the next guard right away. Because it's 5 seconds. You got 5 seconds to hit them again, or they can leave. And then it starts a brand new chase again, which blocks the exit again. And then once they're hit, they can't leave again for 5 seconds. Which gives you more than enough time to come pick them up before they can leave. It's funny. Oh, there's a plane going by. I can hear it. I live by the Air Force Base, right? So I hear those great big planes taking off all the time. I gotta rename this. Sorry, guys. I gotta rename this. I started playing as the Blade, but there we go. Oh, I'm not even looking to see what they have. Oh, fuck that. 3 toolboxes? That is definitely not happening. When I see 3 toolboxes, I'm not thinking about gens. I'm thinking about what's actually going to happen is it's probably going to be a Sabo team. They're going to sabotage hooks. Oh yeah, I had that the other day. I played this match. There was 3 toolboxes. And I didn't think anything of it at first. I thought, oh, they're just going to gen rush. And it actually, that wasn't what they were doing, though. They were trying to bully me. And I was using the knight, by the way. This is hilarious. They're trying to bully me as the knight. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm shaking my head here going, I don't think these guys got the memo. I really don't think they got the memo. Like, who is the one killer in this game you definitely don't want to try to bully? Oh yeah, the knight. That's right. Because he has guards. It's like a whole new, it's like a whole new level of stupid. Anyways, they tried. They end up all dying. I killed them all. I turned into the bully, is what happened. They tried their tactics, like, oh, it's not working. Then I was like, alright, you want to fucking play bully? Okay. Well, I got the perfect fucking character for that. Except you're not going to like it, because this one can stop you from leaving. At the exit gates, anyways. Yeah, and the sad part is, too, that match that I was just talking about, they also forced a map. I can't remember what map it was now. It was a particular map that they forced, and I just happened to be good at that map. So I was like, okay, cool. We're on this map. I like this map. Flashlight, flashlight. I don't see anything else but 2 flashlights. Samsung Smart TV. Okay, you know what? Just by looking at the names already, I can do this. I'm going to assume this already. We're going to do this. We're going to bring this out. Because I have a feeling that just by looking at their names, they might actually try to fucking force the map here. Samsung Smart TV. Snort and Pancake TV. Like, I know right now these guys are going to try to force a map. They might do the opposite, but from my experience, that's usually what happens. I don't know if all 4 of these people are playing together. They could be. There could be a 3 stack, could be a 4 stack. Who knows? I don't think so though. It's a 2 stack. No, they didn't. But the killer shack is where they're trying to force the hatch. Okay, good to know. I knew something. It doesn't mean they're not sweaty though, just because they didn't force the map. Not all sweaties do that. And if they do force a map, and if they're super sweaty squad, they will. It will be the Wrecker's Yard that they go for. You know, the whatever the fuck it is, the one with the key. Oh, I don't mind it. I don't mind this map. It's kind of annoying, but it doesn't really bother me. I'm gonna get myself in a good spot. Get the assassin prepped. That's why you don't get fucking cocky with me, bitch. Gotta get over there quick. Oh, these guys are fucking so sweaty. They're obviously using new parts and shit. Like, that's not fucking obvious. They didn't have any toolboxes, so I'd like to know how they're doing gens so quick. No, there's somebody else. That's funny. This cocksucker. Stay somewhere, bitch. Right to the fucking hook, that's for sure. I'm getting messages after this, Tan. Tan, you know I'm getting messages after this, right? Oh, big time. If these guys are on the same system as me, for sure. You bet your ass I'm gonna. watch this, watch this, watch this, watch this, watch this. Watch this. Oh yeah, you can? I think that's not gonna work out with this. I think you're fucking doing bitch. After How's she fucking healed already? You little fucking cheater. You're not leaving. Oh my god, a Prestige 97 got fucking killed, and a Prestige 25. Oh my god. Oh, somebody's gonna be butthurt after that match. Damn, Prestige 97. Get better. Oh, that's nothing new though. Wait for it. Wait for it. You tunneled me. You camped me. You tunneled me. Do you want to tell me how do you want to tell me how he fucking healed so quick? Because he doesn't have a med kit. Okay, he doesn't have a med kit, and he fucking healed himself. Like, just like that. Now, I know there's an ability you can use when you go in the locker, but he didn't have enough time to go in the locker. Because I was right on his ass. He just fucking instantly healed. And he doesn't have a med kit. And his friend was on the other side of the map. What the fuck? Anyways. We'll just leave that alone, but... Doesn't add up. I mean, don't be shocked if you do see that kind of shit. That's nothing new. It happens once in a while in this game. Not as much as another game that I play, but it happens once in a while. It's PvP, right? So PvP, whenever there's crossplay in PvP, it always breeds, people that do shit they shouldn't be doing. But it's not as much. It depends on the game you're playing, to be honest. If we're talking Call of Duty, it's probably going to happen there way more. However, there is survivors and there is killers that do use that shit. And it's unfortunate when they do. I think it was a couple weeks ago I was playing as killer and the survivor was definitely doing something he shouldn't have been doing. I could never keep up to the guy. Like, never. Not sometimes, like, never. Like, he would leave me in the dust. Okay? And I was using the knight, who travels quite quickly on his feet for being so heavy. Let's see here. Let's see, what is he at? Yeah, he moves at the same speed as Legion does. 4.6. That's his speed, right? 4.6. The Knight moves at the same speed as the Legion. That's before the Legion uses his Furo Frenzy, right? Because he's faster when he uses it. So, but that's there's perks out there. There's one perk out there that would, as soon as they start running, they would go into a sprint burst for 150% for 3 seconds. But not for the whole fucking duration of the chase, right? And it also, if they become exhausted after it wears off, and if you're running, your exhausted doesn't go away until you slow down or you completely stop. But if you're running, it will stay. You will be completely exhausted until you stop running like a maniac. I didn't even give him the benefit of the doubt. I was like, there's no way you're running at like 200% for like the whole chase. I chased him around for a while. I couldn't catch him. Couldn't catch him. And I was running perfectly. I wasn't running into anything. Just a straight on trying to chase him. Couldn't keep up to him. I was like, okay, that's not... No. No. That's not normal. That's a red flag. That's usually the most common thing that you'll find with cheaters. If you do encounter them in this game, is they'll be running faster than normal. Or they'll be moving faster than normal. That's usually one of the biggest red flags. So, if it's a killer, they usually use the nurse. Unfortunately. I've also had this happen to me. I played Survivor, I don't know when that was, a little while ago, maybe a month ago. And I got into a match. And I was downed. I was downed and hooked before I even loaded in. When I loaded in, I was on the hook. Yeah. That's not possible. Even the fastest PC would not get in the game because of the way the game is designed. They would, even if they got in that fast, they still wouldn't be able to get characters that haven't even spawned yet. But he did. He had everybody on the hook. The game started, I was on the hook, and everybody else was on the hook too. All 4 of us were on the fucking hook. Boom. Game over. We hadn't even got a chance to spawn yet. So yeah, we definitely reported his ass. And they did do something about it, because the very next day I got a thing from Behavior when I loaded the game saying thank you for bringing this to our attention. The appropriate action has been taken. And trust me, Trust me, if you accidentally accuse somebody of something and you're wrong, you will never see those messages. So the only time you will see those messages usually is if it's true. And I know it was true in that particular case because we were all on the hook before we even fucking loaded in. I mean, that's not possible. I had some fun with Insidious. So this is the nice thing about this is I can turn around and change this up to whatever I want. Okay, so forced hesitation. I'm just trying to think of what I want to do here. Like, eruption's pretty good too. You know what? I might use eruption. I haven't used it in a while. How many of these? Oh, I have 42 of these. Let's just use it anyways. We'll use it just because. Oh, you know what I forgot? There we go. Alright, so we got that. And TP win, I don't know if you're still here, but I forgot to say that I was fine. I think I was in a chase with that survivor that kept slamming the pallet down on me when you sent that message. Alright, let's see what we got here. Med kit, flashlight, nothing, nothing. Alright, let me look at their names. Okay, it doesn't matter, I'm using the thing anyways. I'm using the hand, just in case they try to force a map. Just in case they try to force a map. What do you think of this sword? Look at this sword, look at the spikes in it. This is from one of the new ones. This is my new sword. Oh yeah, this one's nasty. Look at the spikes in that thing. Whew. Yeah, I got lots of those. So I'm not. They come out a lot anyway, so it's not like I'm really worried about losing one. I've got like 43 of them right now. I've been getting them like crazy. map it's going to give us. Oh, this one again. Okay. Oh, there he is right here. Eruption. I love Eruption. Somebody's at the fucking thing. Somebody's at the thing. Come on. Greasy's trying to block me here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Get her. Eruption again. She couldn't leave. She couldn't leave. Remember, I blocked the window, so she couldn't leave. Okay, I should be able to get her. I just want to see, like... There we go. I don't know how that's at that. I don't know how that's at max regression though. Like that's I don't get that. I haven't hit that thing that many times. She's up. He'll probably save her. Just wanna catch him. Okay, so 1, 2, he's probably at that door over there. Let me see if he's at this door. No, he's definitely at the other door. Yeah, you better fucking leave, bitch. You're lucky I didn't get you on that fucking thing, or you wouldn't have been leaving. It would have been game over. Doesn't matter. Let's do win. 3 out of 4. Yeah. They're all in a different system. The only person that got away was the one that wasn't prestiged. That's hilarious. All the prestige 2, 3, and 31 were murdered. Eruption's good because it slows them down, right? Eruption's good because you can hit multiple generators with it. You can put eruption on as many generators as you want. As soon as you put somebody in the dying state, though, every generator that you've hit with eruption blows up. And it loses 10%. Which I think is still not enough, to be honest. I think it should be 20%. Considering the perks that they can bring in to make generators go faster. I think they need the regression perks need to give you. I think they need to be buffed. There is another one that's pretty good too, but that only happens when you hook somebody, right? But that's not hard to hook somebody, anyways. There's actually another one that I like to use. This one right here. Undone is actually pretty good too, because it goes all the way up to 30%, right? So every time and this is healing or repairing, by the way, right? So if they're repairing a generator and I chase them off and they screw a skill check up, I'm going to get 3 tokens. If they go to heal themselves and they screw up multiple skill checks, it's 3% each time they screw up a heal. So, boom. The only thing that needs to be buffed, and I think this does need to be buffed with this particular skill, their perk, sorry, is it's too long. 60 seconds. That's the only thing I don't like about it, is the 60-second cooldown time, which I think is ridiculous. 40 seconds, sure. Hell, even 30 seconds would be good. But I think 40 seconds just to be still, it's got to be more viable. People don't use Undone. Usually. You won't normally see, a lot of killers don't use Undone. Because it's 60 seconds, right? The cooldown. Once you use it. Now, it is worth it. If you don't waste it, it's good. The problem is you want to hit, people, you want to hit the generators with it when it's got a good percentage, you're able to take a good percentage away. Now, the thing with this is it works just the same. So it says that for each token you consume, meaning each token you have when you use it, so it's 3 tokens every time they skill a repair skill check or a heal skill check. Whenever they screw those up, I will get 3 tokens every time they do it. Every time they screw it up. It says it's 1% total regression, progress, and then it becomes blocked for 1 second. Okay, so if I have 30 tokens and I hit a generator, that's 30% that they're going to lose off that generator immediately. Okay, now, also, the blocked seconds also count towards the same thing. So if I have 30 tokens, that's 30% progression taken away. It's also blocked for 30 seconds as well. So it goes by your tokens for the percentage and the blocked seconds. If you have 15, it's 15%, 15 seconds blocked. So it is good, but I think it needs to go down to 40. I think 40 seconds would make it a lot more competitive for these other, compared to some of these other things you can use. Like these two right here. These two are great as well. I see them buffing a lot of, I do see them buffing a lot of the survivor stuff, And I'm just waiting for them to start buffing the regression thing. Because something's got to give here. Because they're learning how to take generators really fast. Like almost ridiculously fast. And they're nerfing the shit out of our regression shit. Does that make sense? No, it doesn't. I mean, from my standpoint, it makes no sense to do that. But they're doing that. They are. Like the clown's ability there, where he can hook a survivor, and then he hits a generator, and it used to lose 30%, but they nerfed it. They took 10% away from it. Now it only does 20. And I'm like, okay. So nobody's going to want to use that anymore. Oh, give me a second. I got to check the door. Alright, I'm gonna get something to eat for now. I'm gonna jump off here for now, but I'll be back tonight. Probably by 9 p.m. Eastern. So, don't forget to come back. And don't forget to subscribe, like, and all that nice stuff. Because, yeah, we'll be killing more survivors later. Haven't decided how, but I'll think about it while I'm away. Thanks for watching, guys, and, yeah, you know what to do.